Good afternoon from Goes Field at Cocoa Head District Park in Hawaii Kai. I'm John Tamanaha along with Chris Shimabukuro. And we are getting set for ILH varsity baseball. Thanks for joining us on YouTube and Facebook Live. Chris, you're at a baseball game.
I know. It's hard to believe, but thank you for having me, John. I feel so honored to be here and to be able to watch live high school baseball.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful day out here in Hawaii Kai. Picture perfect in the afternoon, but we're getting set for the last regular season game for both teams, the Iolani Raiders and the Maryknoll Spartans. What are you looking forward to seeing here, Chris?
Again, like we talked about live high school baseball, John. I'm still getting used to the idea that this is real. So, you know, after being in our COVID world and not being able to really enjoy high school sports the way we usually do, this is a real treat. And to see our Iolani Raiders taking on Maryknoll today.
Yeah, Spartans are the home team today. Thank you to them for allowing us to come here and do this at their game. They are also streaming, so if something happens to our stream, go to Maryknoll Athletics Network. They do a great job over there on YouTube. They come in 2-4 on the season, and the Raiders come in 3-2-1. Yes, there was a tie, 0-0, 12 innings with Punahou. And this today.
Is that Quentin Barrett?
Quentin Barrett, yes. QB.
QB.
And then Quentin, little sidebar, his sister is a freshman at Iolani.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Kelly, put on the headset.
we were joined.
We're not joking.
We were joined by Maryknoll parent and basketball coach Kelly Grant, who just shared some information with us. Thanks, Kelly.
Quentin Barrett, QB, as they're called. He's called. He has a sister at Iolani School. He is warming up. He will be facing the Raiders, the typical first three: Jaden Arakaki, Tate Shimao, and Cody Watanabe. If any one of them gets on, then it will be Colby Ching, in the cleanup role. That's a little bit of a departure. The rest of the Raider lineup: batting fifth, Jaren Yoshikane, who is DHing today. Batting sixth, Jaden Murata, who will be in right field. Then it's Joshua Miyazawa. I'm sure he hears that all the time and doesn't really appreciate it. Who is the catcher. Makani Tanaka in left field, and batting ninth, Jonah Velasco at first base. And here is Jaden Arakaki to lead things off. Senior center fielder.
All right, John, here we go.
And the first pitch from Barrett is lifted to center field. Caught by the left fielder, out number one.
One pitch, one out. First batter, first pitch swinging. I just noticed here that Quentin Barrett, this is only his third inning that he's pitching on the season. Looks like in 2 innings, he's given up 1 hit, 1 walk, no runs.
Now batting from the right side, Tate Shimao, the junior shortstop. First pitch to him. He's first pitch swinging and knocks a single. Tate Shimao.
It's a good start there for Tate. Again, 2 Raider batters, 2 pitches, 2 swings.
It might have been an indication to get going.
They are coming out aggressive, looking to swing.
So with the runner at first, it'll be Cody Watanabe. He swings at the first pitch and knocks that one deep into the, but the center fielder is under it.
And he's tagging John from first base on a fly
There
ball. It's
goes
close play.
Shimao is in there. You don't see that very often.
You do not see that very often is right. Wow.
So 2 down, but now the runner, Shimao, is advanced to second base.
I will say, John, that is not typical base running. It worked out well for the Raiders, and that's great heads-up base running, but you do not usually see a runner tag up from first on a ball hit to the center field.
With the first base coach over there.
And now you have a runner in scoring position, 2 outs.
Colby Ching at the plate. Senior second baseman.
I will tell you that
pitch.
I will tell you that I was hoping for a strike, and 4 pitches forced would be a record for.
Record's probably 3. Just go out on the limb.
Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes now to Ching.
Let's see if Colby can drive him in right here.
Colby tied for the team lead in hits this season with 5. Sees the count go to 3-0.
Nice stop by the Maryknoll catcher there to keep Tate at second base.
So 3 balls hit and play, and now 3 balls to Colby Ching. Runner at second base is Shimao. 4-pitch walk drawn by. And now this is Jaren Yoshikane.
You can hear a very spirited Raider dugout there. They're looking to cash in some runs here early in the top of the first.
Two on, 2 out. Yoshikane swings at that first offering. Oh, and 1 to Jaren, senior. We usually see him in right field. He's DHing. Came up with a bit of a shoulder injury a couple games back. That one's in the dirt. Nice block there by the Maryknoll catcher, Hata.
Looks like he went with a slider or curveball away. It almost makes you wonder if they were trying to pitch around Colby Ching, walking him on 4 pitches, knowing that he had first base open there. Foul out of play.
That one's into the Keave. Thanks for joining us. This is the top of the first. Raiders are the visitors. They've got 2 on, 2 out. Yoshikane at the plate, facing Barrett.
Watch out.
It was somewhat over Jaren's head.
Yeah, looks like a fastball that just got away from him a little bit. High and up, high and tight.
2-2. 2s everywhere. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's lash foul.
That was a little hanging curveball there, and he was all over that.
We're still at 2-2.
Yeah, outfield is playing him decently deep straight away.
Yeah, Jaren does have some pop. Good bat speed. 2-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Barrett gets the 3rd out on a swinging strikeout.
That was a nice pitch by Quentin Barrett. High fastball and just kind of blew it past him there. Raiders threatened, but couldn't cash in, John.
Yep, 1 hit. No runs, no Maryknoll errors. 2 left on base.
10.
Zachary 10 is starting for the Raiders. Coming off a really good outing against Kamehameha, the 6-0 victory. He threw a complete game shutout, 7 innings. He scattered 4 hits, struck out 5, walked 1. 80 pitches, 55 of them for strikes. Back in your, not to date you, Chris, but the complete game shutout sometimes was a 9 inning, but that's a really great performance and not one often seen complete game shutout.
Yeah, in high school baseball, that's pretty rare. Yeah, as you mentioned, back in our day, John, in the 80s, they used to play state in the nation that were playing 9-inning baseball games, and then they quickly changed it to 7. Yeah,
those were exciting. Sometimes those games were in the state tournament or the ILH tournament.
Yeah. Well, and I take that back. The ILH season, the first round games were 7-inning, and the second round then games were 9 innings. You know, this is my first time here, John, to go his field.
Oh, really?
And you notice that the pitching mound actually is not very high at all. It's actually
slight,
and it's almost pitching off of a flat surface, which typically that would, you know, favor the hitters. But Zach has been so dominant all season that we're hoping for another good outing.
Yeah, on the season, Zach has thrown 18 innings. He has an ERA, get this, of 0.78.
Wow.
And his first pitch is sent foul by Hino, the left fielder. 0-1. Another foul. So Zach struck out 17, walked 3.
Wow.
Wow. Having a great year.
And to start the game, he went fastball, and quickly has the batter 0-2. I wish we had a radar gun, John, because he's throwing pretty firm right here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That was his slider.
So another foul ball.
Yep.
With his gun.
Yeah.
We know where he is, but
looks like he executed the pitch he wanted. He hit him 0-2 and threw a slider away. But Hino was just quick enough to get the bat on the ball.
Peyton Hino.
Ooh.
Looks at that one. It hit him.
Oh.
Fire said it hit him on the thigh.
I was just gonna say I didn't see it, but his ball has a little run to a right-handed batter. It has a nice kind of tail. And again, did you see it hit the batter, John?
I didn't. I'm kind of screened by that. It might have been one of those pants.
Yeah.
Grazing.
And Coach Kurt is coming out to talk to the umpire, I guess, to just kind of question and ask exactly what he saw.
The reaction of the batter didn't seem to instantly indicate that the ball had touched him, but is out there to discuss, just to kind of get it clear. Kurt, a graduate of Iolani High School, class of 01, so young.
All right, let's see how Maryknoll plays this. Run on first, no outs.
This is Brock Yashiro, the second baseman.
Yeah, Cody Watanabe at third is playing on the grass. He's expecting a possible bunt, and there it is.
Ball was in the dirt, and Hino advanced to second base.
All right, they might look for it again. They have runner at second now, no outs. Same batter.
One ball, no strikes.
Nice pitch.
Nice. Called strike on the outside. 1-1.
So Jonah at first base on the expected bunt. Shimao is holding him close.
Swing and a miss by Yashiro. So he falls behind 1 and 2.
Very nice breaking pitch by Zach there.
Zach, 2 wins, no losses on the season. 2 of Iolani's 3 wins. Credited to Zach.
Oh,
There's that same pitch. Maybe with a little bit more heat on the outside.
yeah, no, that was his heater. that was his fastball there,
Wow.
Johnny, and he spotted it on the paint there. Wow.
For the first out. That brings up Hata. Nunu Hata, who is the catcher today for the Spartans. He's got that runner still in scoring position.
Velasco at first base is wondering, should he play up or should he play back? And the coach is telling him back up. Yeah.
We'll set the Raider defense for you. Tanaka in left, Arakaki in center, Murata in right. And across the infield, it's Watanabe, Shimao, Ching, and Velasco. Zach Ten's pitch swung in and a miss as it goes to catcher Miyazawa. Hata lets that one go.
That was not an easy take either.
No.
He didn't miss by much. Let's see what he does here.
Shimao lurking behind Hino. Count runs to 2 and 2. One out, runner at second. 0-0, bottom of the first. That one almost bent into the top of the strike zone, but that runs the count full. And Hata draws the walk.
Yeah, give Hata credit. He took some tough pitches just out of the zone there.
That brings up number 20, Matt Mura, who is in right field today.
Just saw here, John, that Matt Muir leads Maryknoll in hits, runs, home runs. Takes a big cut there.
Yep. Mura hitting .333 on the season.
Nice pitch. Wow.
Strike 2.
That was a breaking ball just on the outside corner. Miyazawa asked the coaches to go through the signs.
10 with a long look at Hino. Comes to the plate.
Just got a piece of that. Stayed alive.
Mura still facing an 0-2 count. Inside, 1-2.
That was similar to the ball that actually hit Hino to lead off the game. It had that run in, that tail in to the right-handed batter. Whew.
Wow. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. 10-second strikeout of the game.
That was just Zach rearing back and just throwing it right by Miura there.
18 strikeouts and 3 walks. Incredible ratio. His first pitch to Nakaoka is high. Noah Nakaoka. 10 falls behind 2-0. Nakaoka is the designated hitter today.
Just looking to make a small adjustment here. When he's been missing little up in the zone. There you go.
2-1. When we did have the gun out here, I think it was getting up to 85.
Nakaoka is actually choking up a little bit on the bat. I think he realizes that Zach is bringing some heat. So nice pitch.
Another low strike. 2-2.
I just caught myself, John. I realize I am not the most objective announcer here with you.
It's the first inning. How do you know that already?
I'm saying nice pitch before the ump calls it a strike.
It's a nice pitch, either way. That one's sent foul. Keeps the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we've got 2 out, 2 on, no score. Bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, you want Jonah at first, Kobe at second to be on their toes here. Because he's hitting the ball to the right side, John.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to have a hard time if Zach throws his fastball to turn on that.
Two.
That was his off-speed pitch there.
That makes it 3-2.
Not a bad idea. After throwing the hard stuff, he thought maybe he could get him to chase.
Nakaoka's hitting 2 this season. Runners will be on the move. 3-2 pitch. And that was
there it is,
sent
to
through the
right
hole.
side.
And Hino comes to the plate and scores the first run of the game. RBI single by Noah Nakaoka. Right over there to the right side.
I mean, you just had to feel that if he was going to be able to get the bat on the ball, it was going to be to the right side, knowing how hard Zach was throwing, and he was falling off to the right.
And Hata has advanced to third base. Miyazawa calling out some instructions on how the Raiders are going to play this one. Runners at the corners.
Let's see if the Raiders have a play here. First and third, 2 outs.
Ka'alatam at the plate for the Spartans, the center fielder.
Let's see how Maryknoll plays this, if they're going to put the runner at first in motion here. The runner at first is asking the coach for to repeat the signals.
Pitches right down the middle. 0-1. 1-1 to Tam. Maryknoll looking for more here. They've already scored 1. They've got runners at the corners.
Ooh, a nice
1-1.
breaking ball right there. Just missed.
2-1.
Yep.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Runners going. Might have to go to 1. Yep.
Gets it across to end the inning. 6-3. But the Spartans come up with a run. It was a hit, the RBI single by Nakaoka. No Raider errors. And 2 left on.
I'm not sure if you're tracking pitches, but Zach threw quite a few there at the bottom of the first.
Well, Kobe Kai, I think we can credit for tracking pitches in the Raider dugout. And it shows 31 pitches here on the game changer. Thank you, Kobe, senior. Kobe was on the recently the Mayday court
Oh, yeah.
with a bunch of his teammates, actually. Joshua Miyazawa, the Mayday king. Also on the court, Brandon Wada, sophomore. All members of Halau Iolani. They do a great job.
These student athletes, they're just amazing. They're not just athletes, but they're involved in so many different activities at Iolani.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. That Mayday program was awesome.
Yeah, virtual Mayday program,
Yeah.
but yeah, pieced together. A lot of hands went into that. Good job by everyone involved. Thank you for that. We might be bringing Raider fans a softball game on Saturday. And Kobe Kai's sister, Keely Kai, is a member of that squad, oftentimes the starting catcher. This is Murata, Jaden Murata, also a senior. He is in right field today. He sends a chopper to the shortstop. That's Grant. Gets it over to Ornog for out number 1. Nice play to the shortstop. Ace, I would say, of the Spartan staff when he's on the mound. He pitched in the last game. We don't expect to see him in this one on the mound. This is the Mayday King, Joshua Miyazawa. You have to audition for those things, Chris. You know, it's not somebody just anoints you to that. We need to give him credit for that.
Yeah,
Great job.
that's awesome. Whew.
Good eye there by Joshua.
And Joshua's that Jeff is your classmate?
Yeah, the mighty
Yeah.
class of '87. I saw Jeff
That's
yesterday
right.
at the JV game. Big win by the Raider Junior Varsity. They will be starting their tournament on Saturday.
Jeff was a very good baseball player in his own right.
Football
at
player.
Iolani. Yeah, good athlete.
And Jeff's son, Joshua, draws a walk
Oh.
with 1 out. See what the Raiders can get something started. You know, Joshua has a good eye. He's a team leading 4th walk now on the season. And that brings up Makani Tanaka, the left fielder. Makani's having a nice season, hitting .333. 4 RBI, leads the club.
And we have
He's-
a courtesy runner that just went in for Joshua at first base.
And Makani has 3 triples.
both on the third baseline and first baseline. A lot of foul territory, so a lot of space for the first baseman, third baseman, shortstop to go and get those foul balls.
0-1 pitch to. He also is tied for the team lead at 5 hits. One and one. It's a 7-game regular season. They've played 6. So some of these numbers might seem small, but it's a really short season. Grateful that it's being played, though, certainly.
Definitely. Especially when you think was it 1 game they were able to get in last year, John, before the pandemic started?
Yeah, well, but only just about 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And it was a mad rush. Like, we better get out there and see these guys play. It's Matthew Kaneshiro, the courtesy runner, over at first base. Pitch is low.
John, you do such a good job when preparing for today's game with the stats. I see here Makani Tanaka has, is it 2 triples?
Yeah.
Wow.
I may have seen both of those, and they were really impressive shots. And he has good speed. Throw down there to try and get Kaneshiro. Matt Kaneshiro, sophomore, 5'9" outfielder. And Makani Tanaka draws a walk. Runners now at first and second. That's Makani's 3rd walk on the season.
And you mentioned Matt Kaneshiro, courtesy running there at second base. His father is also an Iolani alum, Charles, from the class of '79. The school has a lot to thank Charles Kaneshiro for. If those who don't know, Charles and G70 are the architects that designed most of the new facilities on our school campus.
Absolutely, thank you for that. So back-to-back walks, and now this is Jonah Velasco, the first baseman, junior.
Let's see. Oh, and he got hit by the pitch there.
So that'll load the bases.
I don't know if you saw that, John, but very heads up by Jonah. He saw the breaking ball turning into him, and he didn't bail at all. He just turned his right. Yeah.
So after 1 out, walk, hit batsman. The bases are now loaded for the leadoff hitter, Jaden Arakaki, the senior. Ball 1 to him.
Quentin Barrett is laboring a little bit here. You don't want to help him out. He's walked 2, hit 1, making throw strikes. And that's exactly what Jaden did. He made him throw a strike. Yep.
1-1 to Jaden. He's tied for the team lead in hits with 5. Two and 1. Jaden had a good game against Kamehameha Kapalama, that 6-0 win at Alawai, a hit, an RBI, and a run. 6-0.
Wow.
Floats across for a strike.
That was a gutsy pitch by Quentin Barron. Beautiful curveball for a strike there.
With the bases loaded and 1 out.
All right. Jaden is looking for a pitch he can drive right here.
The 2-2. Fouled off to the screen.
Well, it wasn't his pitch, but with 2-2, he wasn't about to let that go. So And Jaden's dad, Jason, is also your 87 classmate.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Jason's mom.
Oh, that's right, Lisa.
Lisa.
And Jason was an unbelievable pitcher in his day at Iolani.
Yeah.
Helped his team to a state title in '86.
Football player.
That hit him, yeah.
Yeah. That'll force in a run.
Wow.
So walk, walk, hit batter. And the Raiders have tied it.
And I don't know if Coach Kurt actually, you know, teaches this with his players, but again, Jaden, he didn't bail. All he did is turn his right shoulder and took that off his. It's going to be a conference at the mound.
Spartans got the first out. And the next 4 batters reached for the Raiders. Here in the top of the second.
Without putting the ball in play.
Hope you're seeing this well on either YouTube or Facebook. Thank you to Vito Eki, class of 18, for this setup. You've never seen our setup, Chris, too, for these.
No, this is amazing
it's
what you guys
setup,
did. Yeah, for those who wouldn't know that you guys got to bring the ladder, set up the camera. You guys are awesome. It's interesting. The first baseman is up. The corners are going to come home on a ground ball.
Bases loaded. Shimao at the plate. Looks at ball 1.
Yeah. So it looks like the Maryknoll infield. Second and short. Looks like they're going to on a ground ball.
2-0. Last time up in the first inning, Tate hit the first pitch into right field for a single.
All right. Hitters count right here, 2-0. Oh.
That one is popped up sky high. Center fielder's got it. Tam. Runners do not advance.
You see Tate shaking his head. He just got under that just a little bit. He was on it, just a little under.
So now it's up to Cody Watanabe with 2 down. Bases still loaded. One and 0. Cody, senior, third baseman, headed to the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Future Rainbow.
Oh, runner takes off.
The runners that came to third.
He didn't realize. Oh no, that was a design play. Get down.
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is. And Makani Tanaka slides in under the tag. Everyone is safe. Velasco is at third.
I wanted to give them the credit and say it was a design play until I saw Coach Kurt's reaction, and he's like, "What are you doing?" So.
Hey.
They
made it work. Maybe they should take a look at that as being a play. What happened was Velasco could have held hands with Tanaka near the bag at third.
Oh man, he was sprinting from second base to third base, thinking third base was open. I think he thought that he had tagged up and scored on the previous play.
In any case, it's a run in, and they have 2 in scoring position for Watanabe.
Yeah. For a moment there, I had a flashback. I thought they were running Les Uehara's fall down play from second base, where with the runner third, the runner from second runs and falls down, but he obviously did not fall down.
Watanabe skies that one into right. And a catch made out there by Mura to end the inning. It was an interesting one. There was 1 out, then walk, hit batsman to force in 1 run to tie the game. And then the Raiders scored on, I don't know what you call that, like some wacky base running.
Well, but actually it was good base running by our third base runner, because it was heads up by him once he saw the throw go down to break for home. So
once he saw the situation, the Raiders reacted well, and I think they're gonna get a few stolen base there. right?
Yeah, stealing home.
At least of third.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what the official scorers have to say. So now it's 2-1 Raiders, with Maryknoll coming up to bat here in the bottom of the second.
Complete your swing.
Two runs on no hits. Look at this Goes field, Chris.
Swing.
This is great. Look at
Yeah.
that backdrop.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, here's Eddie Maruyama. Eddie Maruyama arrives at the game.
Eddie, I was the 5th choice. He has 4 guys before me.
We'll talk. Chris might have to leave at some point. Swinging at the
hit pretty
first
well.
pitch, there is
Hit pretty well.
Grant. Deep fly to center field.
Dad, Kelly Grant, can't feel too bad about that. He drove that deep there, Dad.
Jump on the first pitch from 10. Timed that well. One down. Ornog up, the first baseman. Riggs, R-I-G-Z. I like that first name. That's cool. He's hitting 250 on the season.
Actually, Riggs just swung at the ball for a strike, but as he swung, the ball actually clipped his right hand. You can still see he's trying to shake that off.
No glove on that right hand. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh.
That one's high. That one's hard.
Yeah.
One and 2 from 10 to Riggs. 2 and 2. Be hard to see on our Mevo camera from the distance, but Chris, look at how 10 with the mask, the black mask, and his eyes looking over that glove, peering in. 2-2 pitch. It's high. 3 and 2. But
You know,
it's a little intimidating.
No,
I would
it's
think.
very intimidating. But he wastes no time. He gets the ball. He's back on the mound, and he's
Good point. 3-2 pitch.
oh
Close. Riggs draws the walk.
bad about that though. Having him 0-2 and then letting him get away like that.
That pitch just missed.
Yeah. But you want Zach to settle down a little bit. It's not a race, you know. There's no clock here. Take your time, gather, settle.
Called strike to Ogomori, third baseman today. One and one. Off to the right of your screen in the Raider bullpen, Isaiah Ahokovi, the senior, 6'3" right-hander, is warming up in the bullpen.
Hmm.
2-1.
Yeah, again, when he misses, he tends to miss high. You almost want Josh to settle him down a little bit, give him a lower target.
Swing. Look at the infield, Chris. Shimao is almost even with the second base bag. Watanabe is a bit over off the line.
Well, they know there's no way he can come around on his fastball. Nice pitch, good boy.
Got him. Struck him out.
Yeah.
2 down. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Hino. Peyton Hino, who's in left field. He drew a walk his first time up. Swings at the first pitch. And Murata is there for the third out.
Actually, that's good to see Zach. Just, you know, he gave up that walk after having the batter 0-2, but came right back, pumped in some strikes, went right at him. Shows good character.
Yeah, got
there.
an out, then walked a man, struck out a man, and got another pop.
Yeah.
And so the Raiders lead it 2-1. So this is the last regular season game. The ILH tournament starts on Saturday. 2 of those quarterfinal games will be carried by OC 16 from Hans Larange Field. No spectators allowed, unfortunately, but those 2 will be on TV. Waiting for the pairings and those game assignments to come out. And I also mentioned that because of pitching. You know, today is Tuesday, so get some guys some work. It's not readily apparent that this game will affect the standings. There's 2 other games going on that might put this game into play for the Raiders. So it's not a situation, I think, that Zach 10 will go as long as he can. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Just that time of the season, though, Chris. The time of the year when baseball gets really interesting. Ball sent skyward by Ching. One pop to first base. Brings up Jaren Yoshikane, the designated hitter. One and 0. Two and 0. Chops that one foul. Jaren Yoshikane, one of 12 seniors.
Nice shot there.
On the line.
Yep.
For a single.
Yeah.
Big bounce.
Yeah. No, it didn't bounce. It was a line drive to left.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you were checking your stats there. It was a line drive to left. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at how many seniors here are playing their last regular season
Something's
game.
going on here, John. He did something. I don't know if he dislocated his shoulder or he injured his shoulder, but
yeah, that has
no,
been a
this doesn't look good. Yeah, it looks out, John.
that happened a couple of games ago as well.
Yeah, and Coach Kurt is, you can see he is, oh man, oh boy.
So trainer Flo there to tend to Jaren. He's in good hands.
Oh, but you can tell how much this bothers Coach Kurt. He is just upset that this happened. I mean, on a base hit to the outfield, your coach to take a hard wide turd coming around first base. In case of a bobble, you can take second base. That's what he did. Maryknoll came up firing to try and backdoor him at first, and he had to dive back. And on that dive back, it looks like his left shoulder popped out. Let's hope. Let's hope.
Neil Natori is in to replace Yoshikane. That something similar happened in a previous game. I think it was 2 games ago. Jaren got a hit and was at first base and was the runner for a while. and then at some point, like really toughing it out,
Yeah.
and then had to come out in the same type of situation. So best wishes to him. This is Murata with Natori at first.
Wait, so are you saying that that might not be the first time that?
Oh no, it's definitely not the first time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Which would explain why Kurt reacted immediately.
Yeah,
He
it's
kind of
happened again.
he saw it.
Mm. 1-1 to Murata. Jaron did come on as a pinch hitter in the previous game, and that was inspirational to see him back out there after that. So maybe he can come back once again. It's fouled back by Murata. Natori taking his lead. And Murata strikes out for out number 2.
Nice fastball by Quentin Barrett there.
Joshua Miyazawa now at the plate for the Raiders with 2 down. Ball 1.
Center fielder shades Joshua to pull on the right. So, you know, it's interesting this COVID world, you don't get to scout the other teams, but somehow they know he's more of a pull hitter, I guess.
2-0. Miyazawa at the plate. Natori at first. Both seniors. Strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one's popped. Let's see if there is room.
Yeah. Out of play on the left side. The left fielder had a long
You know,
run.
yeah, there was room, but it was too much room.
Yeah.
Hino had a long way to go.
Yeah. After that swing, the center fielder doesn't cheat him as much to the right side.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner at first. Raiders leading this in the top of the 3rd. 2-1. Foul to the left side again. Miyazawa walked last time. For the 4th time this season. 2-2 pitch. That's low. Full count. I mentioned that game against Kamehameha Kapalama, 6-0 victory at Alawai the other day. Josh was 2 for 3 in that one.
Natori will be on the move here. 2 outs, bases, 2 outs and a full count.
Neil Natori, son of Iolani. There he goes. Swing and a miss from Miyazawa to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for QB, as they call him, Barrett, Maryknoll pitcher. There's 1 hit, the Yoshikane single, sharp single to left, and he has since been replaced. No errors, 1 left on.
We have a new pitcher on the mound.
And that is Isaiah Ahokovi, the 6'3" right-hander, senior. He is headed to Loyola Marymount University.
Just looked at the roster, John. I count 10 Iolani Raiders that are either 6 foot or taller.
Wow.
10, John. 10. What's going on here? Is this our basketball team, our baseball team? This is
Well, Zachary 10 is on the basketball team, and he plays big on basketball, let me tell you. I like the way he plays down low.
There has to be a record, 10 6-foot players on our baseball team.
How many guys over 6 feet on the teams you played on?
Not many. Well, this won't come as a surprise to you, but I would sky on this roster by 2 inches.
Yeah, you'd list yourself with the 2 to make it even, I'm sure.
Well, traditionally, Iolani baseball teams in the 80s weren't that big, you know.
Yeah. Except for Mike Fetters and Dave Masters.
yes.
And some of those guys.
That's very true.
Showing our age. We were talking to the coaches earlier, and they were like 04, 01.
John, did you
Young
go over
guys.
our assistant coaches? You gotta share about our assistant coaches there.
Travis McGoy, 01.
Yep.
Galen Como and Kelly Teramoto, both 04.
Yeah. All
Weston
good.
Karisu,
Yeah.
who we met before the game as well, was helping us set up, Reed.
All good ball players in their day.
Kovi's first pitch is bounced. That's Chang. Let's go. 4-3. That takes care of Yashiro.
It's the way you want to start when you come in. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Coach Dean Yonamine has had the gun out on Ahokovi, and it was similar, you know, like the mid 85.
Really?
You know, he's at- yeah,
That is impressive.
83, 84.
Oh yeah, that's pretty firm. And I'm not sure where that missed, but that was a pretty good
1-0
pitch.
to Nunu Hata.
You know, I think we get spoiled. We watch a lot of Major League Baseball, and guys are throwing 95, 96, 97, but people don't realize for high school baseball, if you throw 85, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, that gets to you real quick. Good pitch there by Ahokovi. Gets back to 2-1. Two-one pitch. That one bends in there, or I thought it did. 3-1. I'm wrong.
That's a pretty
He has
good
a better
pitch.
seat than me, but that was a nice pitch. Yeah, you could see the break. That's a fastball. Knocked to Watanabe. He's got it. Over to Velasco in time.
It was a nice play by Watanabe.
I see.
He made that look easy, but he had to range to his left to
had
make that play look easy.
He had made it look easy with those stylish jumps and all of that. Yeah, future Hawaii Rainbow, your alma mater.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, it was a bang-bang play at first base, so you know, Hata got down the line in a hurry.
Yeah, strong arm by Watanabe. Son of Iolani, Cody Watanabe. This is Mura. Matt Mura came in hitting .333 for the Spartans. It's a ball.
I don't know if because Miyazawa dropped the ball, it influenced the umpire, but
I was just about to say.
from our point of
it's a
view,
strike.
it looked pretty good.
That one is
All
inside.
right, that was inside. Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah.
Mura 6 RBI leads the Spartan team. 3 stolen bases, too. Infield needs to get ready to throw this one across. Good speed.
You know, you're right. Aho Kovi, his motion is very, you know, fluid. So you don't realize that how hard he's throwing, but there's some definite pop on his ball. Wow.
Inside, 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the third, Raiders leading it 2-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Aho Kovi walks Mura.
He took something off that. He tried to kind of guide that in for a strike, and it just died.
That'll bring up Noah Nakaoka. Nakaoka singled. Drove in a run his last time up, which is in the first inning. Drove in Hino.
Nakoka had the base hit in the 4-hole, John, to the right. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You were saying like the right side infielders needed to be ready. And he knocked it to that hole.
I mean, the hole is even bigger now because Jonah has to hold the runner on. So
0-1 pitch.
runner.
There he goes. Miyazawa's throw down to Shimao. And Mura is safe at second with a stolen base.
Makes sense. 2 outs. Get the runner in scoring position.
That is his 4th on the season. Leads the team. That one's chopped down to Watanabe. He's got it. Throw over. And that'll do it for the Spartans in the 3rd. No runs. Got a man on via a walk. So at the end of 3 complete, 1.
We're in the top of the 4th already, John.
Yeah.
It's going by quickly. I wanted to slow down a little bit. We don't get the high school baseball that often. We gotta savor the moment.
Shout out to all the parents, grandparents, fans, teachers, students, everybody watching this. Thank you for joining us. We wish you were here, but we're glad you're joining us this way, virtually. Hope you're enjoying it.
And John, we got to thank you for doing this and putting all of this together.
Oh, it's a pleasure to do that and to do what we can to bring the game to the families and the students and the faculty. And
well, people don't know this is not just your only job. You are in our communications department. You have so much other work, and in addition to all of that,
so maybe the last 3 weeks.
So thank you, John.
This is Makani Tanaka. Lead it off for the Raiders. That's a shot down the right field line.
It's going to be close. He's going to make.
He hesitated a bit, but he's out at second. That little bit of a hesitation that he made the turn.
Is that
cost
Matt Mura in right field? He threw a strike to second base.
Yeah, he got to it quickly.
Yeah.
Nice play by the Spartans.
And I think you said it in real time, but Makani looked like he kind of stumbled making the turn right around first.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I think that, but that definitely
that
cost him
slows
a
your speed
little bit,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, give credit to Matt Muir in right field. That was a throw.
First pitch to Jonah Velasco is low. Jonah, the brother of Sadie Velasco, who works in our AV department.
Oh, what a stop.
Great stop by Ornog. And the feed over. Impressive defense there by
How do you pronounce his name?
It's Ornog.
The first name is Riggs?
Riggs, yeah, Rigz. I like that.
That was a diving play to his right. He made a spectacular play just now.
Two great defensive plays on the right side. One at first base, one in right field. Jaden Arakaki swings at the first pitch, fouls that one away. Two down. Let's see if Jaden can get something started. Fouls another one that goes out of play. Falls behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to the Raider leadoff hitter.
Whew.
That one was high.
The Maryknoll catcher was running.
One-two pitch. 2-2. They call him J-Rock over there in the dugout.
Wow.
Strike 3 called to end the inning.
Yeah, and Jaden knew it right away.
So the Raiders go, there's a single in there, but 3 batters. Tanaka cut down at second base, then a ground out and a strikeout. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Maryknoll still chasing the Raiders' 2-1 lead. How we doing, Reed? How's our stream? Any comments, concerns, wisecracks? Anything coming in from the peanut gallery? Let me check my text. Isaiah Ahokovi will continue on the mound for the Raiders. Yeah, there's a comment coming in about the closed caption. But, you know, that's your settings on your YouTube. You know, Philip Buchanan is watching? Wow. That's an honor.
Wow, that is an honor.
It's the director of security.
Yeah. All right. Bottom 4, John.
2-1. Raiders lead it. Bottom of the 4th.
I think I jinxed us. I said we want to savor them when we win a long game, and then we had a 1-2-3 inning. I better cheer for her. Yeah.
This is Tam, the center fielder. Ka'ala Tam, the lead it off. Nice inside strike by Ahokovi. Oh-1. High. Not much wind here in Hawaii Kai currently. Somewhat blowing in though, if there is wind. You can probably hear it in our mics. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tam.
Nice breaking ball there.
Chop ball.
Yeah, kind of jammed him on his hands there.
This is Isaiah starting his 2nd inning of work in relief of Zachary Tan, who went 2 innings. Gave up 1 run, 1 hit, a couple of walks, 3 strikeouts. 26 of them for strikes. One and 2. Ball 2. Two pitch to Tam.
Wow.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout.
Finish your swing, yo.
Ahokovi is listed at 6'3". Wow. I guess that would explain why he can throw the ball so hard.
Brings up the Spartan shortstop, Parker Grant. Low for ball 1. Parker flew out to center field his last time up. Deep. 100 out there too. Big cut. 1-1. Wind blowing in. Two balls, 1 strike.
That was his breaking pitch there. It'll help.
Isaiah Ahokovi, 2-1 pitch. It's a little bit high. Runs the count 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 down here. Bottom of the 4th. Called strike 2. Watanabe bobbles that one. Grant will be safe at first base.
That was a tough play for Cody there. He was actually playing off the line at third base, so he had to range to his right, and the ball just hugged the ground. That would have been a tough play, even if he fielded it cleanly.
So Grant at first base. For Riggs. Made that great play at first base in the top half of the inning. Riggs swings at the outside pitch. Now in the hole. 0-2. Riggs drew a walk.
Parker has a decent lead at first base.
Out number 2. That'll bring up Ogomori, the third baseman. Struck out facing Zach Tan. See how he fares against.
Last time Maryknoll had runner at first, 2 outs. They set the runner in motion, and they do it again here.
Miyazawa's throw down. Is not in time. fielded there by Tichimao.
We're trying to look at Father Kelly Grant to see if he has any reaction to his son who just stole second base. Dad.
Don't bother him. He's texting. He's relaying information, man. Parker now at second.
Whoa.
Inside pitch. Ogumori.
Yes, he
Swing
went.
and a miss. Strikeout. So Ogumori goes down swinging to end the inning. Zach 10 struck out the side there.
Nice to see Aho Covey come back like that. Not waste any time, but just pump strikes, and actually was helped out a little bit by the batter. But
So Chris, this is your first time here, and some people might be thinking, where is Mike Goes Field? He's saying Cocoa Head District Park. Well, that, you know, everybody walks up Cocoa Head. This is where it starts.
yeah,
I've not.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
I've done it once in my life.
Did you go up there and take a whole bunch of Instagram pictures, Chris?
No. and once might be enough, John. Yeah.
You know, our back is to the mountain. This is a beautiful setting for baseball.
Yeah. But it's on the news recently because they're redoing, you know, the steps and at the top just to make everything safer. So, you know, it's very well used, and to the people that do it regularly, I give them a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been invited. I use my ACL surgery as an excuse, which is probably a good choice. Going up, but you still got to come down. That's the thing. I was
Yeah,
thinking.
no, and that
You
is
gotta
hard
come
on your
down.
knees.
Yeah.
So this is QB's starting his 5th inning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. After coming into this game only pitching 2, he's already gone 4 and giving up 2 runs. He's holding the Raiders down so far.
Great point.
Yeah.
This is junior shortstop. I know you've been kind of focused on the heights. Teichimao, 6'1". And Teichimao hits that one to the gap, but the center fielder Tam is there. Adam played well.
Adam played perfectly. They had him shaded. I mean, he's a right-handed batter, but they actually shaded him to that side. And as you said, John, center fielder had him played perfectly.
Cody Watanabe, senior third baseman, a son of Iolani. He will be graduating on the first Saturday in June on the Raider campus, as will 11 of his class of 2021 teammates. Called strike there.
Oh, that is well hit. That is well hit.
Right center
is
field.
gone.
And it's a home run. Cody Watanabe
Wow.
hits that 1-1 pitch over the wall in that right center field power alley. That just kept carrying and carrying, and it left. It's his first home run on the season. That's something that Raider fans like to see, and that's what University of Hawaii Rainbow fans like to see.
Yeah, yeah.
So that makes it 3-1. And there's another hard hit ball, but that's
Wow.
right at the left fielder, Hino.
Kobe hit that ball solid, just atom ball, right at the left fielder. Yeah. And John, we gotta mention Kobe's mom is an Iolani graduate,
Yeah.
Jody.
This is Neil Natori, who took over for Jaren Yoshikane, another senior. Ball one.
And his father, Nathan, is an Iolani graduate,
Yes, he is.
class of '83.
2-0 to Neil. Two down, no one on. Raiders now leading at 3-1. Barrett falls behind. Three and 0. 4-pitch walk drawn by Neil Natori. So when you started the inning, Chris, you astutely mentioned that this is Barrett's 5th inning of work, and he's give up some hard hit balls.
I was gonna mention that
And now a walk.
I jinxed Quentin Barrett, and I was gonna apologize to him because
Not on purpose, you were kind of pointing out, hey, he's getting some good work in.
yeah.
These are good Raider hitters, of course. Nakamoto now into the game. Matthew, senior. Raider bench, excited about it. Pitch is low.
Looks like Quentin is laboring a little bit. Maryknoll has someone up in the bullpen there.
So 6-foot senior looks at another ball. Time called by Nunu Hata. He'll talk it over with Barrett. Matthew Nakamoto, another son of Iolani. And Nakamoto draws a walk. He is a 3rd generation Red Raider. And he is now at first. Natori at second. And pitching change before Joshua Miyazawa bats. Number 19 for the Spartans.
Oh yeah, sorry, John, we missed that. So Matthew Nakamoto's father, also an alum. Stewart from class of '82.
Matthew's related to one of my classmates as well, Kareem Nakamoto, class of '87. So the new Spartan pitcher, number 19, Miles Quimelo, Labrador. Comes into the game with 17 innings pitched, 2.06 ERA. Second most innings for the Spartans this year. As we mentioned, Parker Grant, also with 17+ innings. Unable to pitch today. He pitched in Maryknoll's most recent game. Look at the seat that Eddie Maruyama has. Wow, that is awesome. The shade, elevation. He knows how to get it done.
All right, here we go, Joshua.
Joshua Miyazawa, senior catcher on, batting at 2 on. Hattori at second, Nakamura at first. Joshua fouls that one back.
That's in the Chiave, John. That's going to be hard to find.
Mayday King.
Was his dad Jeff ever on the Mayday
I was
court?
wondering about that. Yeah.
Ooh.
0 and 2.
Yeah.
Bent right over the outside corner. Halau Iolani much more vibrant now in these recent years. Very impressive, Halau. 0-2 pitch. It's a bouncing ball. Yashiro has it. Over to Ornog for the 3rd out. 4-3 for those of you scoring at home. And hey, maybe there will be some of you scoring at home because it's hard to follow these games. You know, you're watching those live streams.
Again, that's why we have to thank you. I tried watching the games without commentary. It's difficult. So just having you here, giving the names, the situation, that helps a lot, John.
Well, because you're here, we're on here talking. Sometimes I'm at the games. I'm not at the whole game, but I'm not. I need you, somebody with me. Ridueki.
Well,
he's gonna.
We always
he's
need.
Gonna get on
we
the
always need Ridueki.
Yeah.
That goes
This
without
this
saying.
doesn't happen without Reed.
Yeah.
Class of 2018.
2018.
So young.
But again, John, we need to thank you. You don't just do
You thanked me
baseball.
already.
You
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you've
that's
done
nice.
other sports. I'm just.
You know what we're doing, which is I'm really excited about, is Saturday we're doing track and field meet.
Where's that meet at?
At Hamada Track and Field.
Oh.
Yeah, it starts at 8:30.
Wait, so that's a varsity meet?
It's a varsity and JV meet.
Okay.
It's the last meet of the last home meet of the season for the ILH championships. So
I thought there was a thing that we only had 6 lanes, so we weren't.
yeah,
Oh,
well, we have
but-
home meets, Chris.
Oh.
See, that's the thing too. People will get to see a meet
Yeah.
because we do have meets from time to time. We do have a 6-lane track, but
Well, it just shows how much I know, John.
Well,
I'm
that's-
clueless about that.
you'll be able to tune in at about 8:25 on Saturday morning.
But
That
see,
is
that's
a
what. That,
full Iolani
no, but
Live.
that's what I mean. You do all the sports. You do boys. You do
Let's stop
girls. You
talking
do
about me.
varsity.
Let's talk
JV.
about baseball.
All right, here we go. Bottom 5.
Hino leading it off for the Spartans. Left fielder. That one's chopped and fouled up. No balls, 2 strikes to Peyton Hino. Walked and scored a run in the first inning. Flew out to right in the second. Facing Isaiah Ahokovi for the first time here in the 5th. Sends that one to Shimao. Tates up with it. Strong throw over to Jonah Velasco. Out number 1.
Any fans here, though, yeah?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah. And you're right. The setting for this game is just beautiful.
First pitch is inside to Yashiro, the second baseman. Struck out and bounced to second earlier in this game. Swings through that one. One pitch. That one's sliced foul. That's Isaiah Ahokovi's 38th pitch. That one's
play.
Yeah, chop to Shimao comes
Nice,
in.
nice play, nice
Fields
play.
it very nicely. Bro. Nunu Hata, who hits third and catches for the Spartans. He's 0 for 1 in this game with a walk. Two and 0. 2 out, bottom of the fifth. Iolani leading it 3-1. But we don't have a scoreboard, so I got to keep saying that. If you're wondering at home. Sun has come out more from the clouds.
Did he walk him on 4 straight, John? Was that 4
Yes,
straight?
he did.
All right.
Second walk of the game for Hata. Got all the way to third in the first inning when the Spartans scored 1 on Nakaoka's RBI single.
The last 2 times Maryknoll was in this situation, 2 outs, runner first, they sent the runner, but they were trailing just by 1. Now they're down by 2, so. The runner at second is, the runner at first is not the tying run. Let's see how Maryknoll plays it.
1 ball and no strikes to Mura. Hata at first base. He has 2 stolen bases this season. There he
Runner's
goes.
going.
Ball gets loose from Miyazawa. Hata's in at second.
So Maryknoll's 3 for 3 on their stolen base attempts. We haven't made a pickoff move to first once. We might think about doing that.
Inside, 3-0 to Mura.
Watch out. That got him. All right,
Spartans
looks like he's all right. Yeah.
Spartans will have runners at first and second after the hit by pitch. And here comes
Coach McGoy. He's going to go out, talk to Ahokovi, kind of settle him down. Good move, Coach.
Travis, class of
Oh,
01.
they're making the change.
This looks like Trent Ely, 6'3", coming in to replace Ahokovi. We've seen Trent regularly this season. Comes in having pitched 4 1/3 inning. has yet to give up an earned run.
6 strikeouts in 4 innings, John.
Yeah.
So
Trent, just a sophomore. It's been impressive this season.
Nakaoka up to bat.
Right-hander, another 6'3" player, Chris.
I feel like teasing your classmates just because I know they're good guys, but you know, if Jeff Miyazawa and Jason Arakaki were 6'3", what they could tell you they could have done in their baseball.
Edie's last warm-up pitch. And he will just have a discussion with Miyazawa, Joshua. Joined by Shimao, one of the 4 captains of this team.
Looks like they're gonna put in a pinch runner. Yeah.
So going in to run for Hata is number 17. So 2 on as we get restarted here. 2 out. Tying runs on base here for the Spartans in the bottom of the 5th. Nakaoka, number 5 hitter for the Spartans at the plate.
This is an interesting strategy on defense, John. On a base hit to the outfield, even if there is a play at the plate, you might really want to keep the runner. That is in the gap. Let's see.
Arakaki.
Nice. Very nice. Good
Ranges
job
to
there.
his
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
For the 3rd out. So 2 runners left on for the Spartans, who trail it by 2. And now we'll go to the bottom half of the 5th. And the Raiders will send up.
Top 6. We're going top 6.
Top 6, sorry.
Yeah.
Maryknoll is the home team.
Yeah. But that's an outstanding job by Trent. So you want to do, come in, pump strikes, get an out, hold the lead.
Tanaka, Velasco, and Arakaki due up for the Raiders. Who are currently 3, 2, and 1. A little bit of each.
Were you at that that game with Punahou that ended in a tie?
I was at parts of it, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a pitcher's duel that must have been.
You know, that game went so fast in the beginning. I think we were through 4 or 5 innings, and it was obviously no scoring, but and then called due to impending darkness. Actually, no. I'm getting that confused with the softball game with the 18-17, which had a lot of runs.
That's right.
That was impending darkness.
That's right.
The 6:15 drop dead time for Alawai is what got that one.
That was a time limit, not a,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you mentioned, I'm at a lot of games, man. There's a lot of stuff in my head right
Well, not to change sports, but
Yeah.
that softball game, 18-17, was
Wakani Tanaka to lead it off for the Raiders. Top of the 6. Looks at strike 1. Connie singled last time up. Also walked in this game. He's cut down trying to get to second. He's having a really nice year, Connie Tanaka, left fielder. Just a junior. 1-1 to him. Miles gets him to swing and miss. 2-2.
That's down. Get down.
Another single for Makani Tanaka. Nice sharp single by Makani. Came in hitting .333, and he's 2 for 2 with a walk today.
Looks like they're gonna pinch run for Makani right here. Number 15, Sean Mizo.
Into pinch run at first base. You know, we got to give a shout out to Lisa Ann Saruda, Teresa Falk, teachers that we met in the faculty lounge this morning. They gave us all sorts of players. That's Sean Mizu diving back into first. This one I thought was incredible. Sean Mizu.
Mizo, yeah.
Mizo. He's a junior now, but he's already been elected to be the senior class president. He's been the senior class president since 7th grade. Chris,
That
he's
is
the
amazing.
senior class president in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and he will be
That's amazing.
the class president next year.
Yeah, and he is coached well because he didn't offer at 2 pitches that were out of the zone. Maryknoll's third baseman is crashing hard, so let's see where he executes this bunt down to.
Puts it down. It's in the dirt. Hata's
That's
got
over.
It. Yeah.
That's over. Go!
Throws it away.
He's gonna score on this. He could score on this, but they
He'll
hold
stop
him.
at third. And the ball is up the line.
At home plate, but he would have scored on that. Yeah.
So Jonah got the bunt down, and he is at second base. Sean is at third. And
who said small ball was dead, John?
no,
Did
no
you
one
see
says
that?
No one says that. Jaden Arakaki.
Well, our
Is at
LA
the plate.
Dodgers said that.
Yes. Ball 1 to Jaden.
Yep.
He's got 2 runners in scoring position.
But that just shows the effectiveness of the punt. Maryknoll knew it was coming, and they still didn't defend it properly.
Got to make plays. You got to pick it up. You got to throw it. You got to catch it. 1-1. Jaden, a son of Iolani.
Come on, Jaden.
1-1 pitch to him. Caught the inside low part of the zone.
I mean, I know Jaden isn't happy about that call, but that was a good take on his part. That was a good take. Yeah.
Some words of encouragement from Coach Kurt Miyahira. Jaden gets back in the box.
I mean, that clearly was not his pitch. So, you know, live to see another pitch here.
And this is the 1-2 pitch.
Dude. All right. They call it a strike 3.
Yeah.
So, but live ball. Yeah.
Strike 3, and the ball got away from the catcher. Mizu scored. Velasco is now at third, and Arakaki gets on at first.
That's one of those cases, John, where the check swing that was actually called a strike worked to our advantage. If he had actually held his swing, I mean, he'd still be standing at the plate, but he wouldn't be on first base. Yeah.
So now the Raiders lead it 4-1.
We don't have instant replay, but I would like to see whether he actually did.
Oh, we
swing
actually
or
do.
not.
Like, if I should have told you to bring your iPad or Reed's, and then we set up the live stream, and then we watch it, you know, 12 seconds later, right, Reed?
Because I got to tell you, Jaden didn't think he swung, and but the ump called it right away. But I mean, we'd have to watch the replay to see. You know, this is interesting. The Maryknoll second base shortstop, they're deep, meaning they're going to try and take 2. But we're in the top of the 6th. They're down 4-1. They can't even afford one more run here.
This is Tate Shimao, who's 1 for 3 today. Singled in the first. He's got runners at the corners, nobody out. His Iolani Raiders leading at 4-1. Looks at strike 1.
But I guess that's a lot of respect that they give to Tate Shimao too. I mean, you play up, he'll easily hit one by you. So.
Tate Shimao still a junior, but he has committed to the play baseball.
Well,
Hits that one into right for a single that drives in Velasco. And Kaneshiro is now at third. After Shimao singles, he's 2 for 4 today.
That's the craziness of baseball right there, John. If actually Maryknoll had been playing up, that ball would have been hit right at the second baseman, and he might have been able to tag the runner going from first to second and had a double play that way.
Pitch outside. Raiders now leading at 5-1. Scored 2 in this inning. Still nobody out. Runners at the corners. Ball gets away from Hata. Not far enough for the runners to advance. One ball, one strike to Cody Watanabe.
He's going. That's ripped.
Shot single into right field. That'll drive in Kaneshiro. And the Raiders now lead at 6-1.
Cody is having himself a day.
Last time up, he hit a home run into that right center field power alley. And now follows that up with a single.
Still
RBI
nobody out
single.
here, yeah?
That is correct. Runners at the corners, different runners. Now it's Shimao at Ching at the plate. He walked in the first, looking for his first hit of the day. Colby batting cleanup for the Raiders.
Runner's going.
Ball is in the dirt. So Watanabe will get to second without a throw. 2 in scoring position for Ching. Another son of Iolani. It's a bunch of them.
Maryknoll's forced to play the infield in.
2 balls, 1 strike. Shimao at third, Watanabe at second. That one's fouled back.
I think you're the hitter here. You really want to see strikes. You know, runners on up. You want to be the guy to drive them in.
It's a single, or it goes through the first baseman. And Shimao comes in to score. Likely be ruled an error there. Raiders add another one. Now lead at 7. It's a 0-1 here in the top of the 6th. Called strike to Neil Natori. Neil came on to replace Jaren Yoshikane after Jaren singled. Good pitch there by Miles. Inside strike.
Runners going.
Foul back.
Iolani still staying very aggressive on the bases.
Raiders now leading at 7-1, top of the 6th. That's Watanabe at third, Ching at first. Throw over to chase Ching back in. And another. Raiders have scored 4 in this inning so far.
Still no outs.
1-2 pitch to senior Neil Natori. That's chop foul. Sent foul the other way.
Yeah, he went with a 3. No, was it the count?
It's been 1 and 2.
Yeah,
last 2
that
pitches.
was a good job by Natori to foul that off.
Riggs, our man at first, fields it and steps on the bag for the first out of the inning. The Raiders score another, however, as Watanabe comes in.
Good job by Natori to put that in play. Get it.
The 5th run scored this inning. Looks like the Spartans will be making another pitching change before Murata bats.
I don't know if you knew this, John. Neil Natori is the grandson of Dr. Stanley Zukrin from Iolani class of 1951.
Oh my. I did not know that.
Yeah, who was on last time Iolani won the Triple Crown in football, basketball, and baseball.
Stanley Zuckerin
Yep.
is pictured in the perfect play.
Yeah, played for Father Bray.
The iconic photo at Honolulu Stadium of everyone being blocked. Stanley Zuckerin is part of that backfield. This coming in to pitch for the Spartans is number 11, Easton Villafuerte. He's pitched just over 1 inning, 1 1/3 this season. The first batter he'll face is Jaden Murata, number 26, also a football player. I mentioned the track meet. We also are going to webcast a football scrimmage on Friday. Offense versus defense. White versus black. They've been practicing out there in a kind of a college football style spring drills, you know. Working hard.
So how does that work with kids that play multiple sports? Are they?
Oh, you will see Joshua Miyazawa and the man at the plate, Jaden Murata, in that game, I believe. Then you will see different players, but football players on Friday also run track on Saturday. Murata sharply hit. I saw it happen yesterday. I saw the end of football practice and I was talking to some of the track coaches, and then the football players kind of take off some of the pads and then they head toward the other end and get some work in. Chop to third. Ogamori throw is in the dirt.
E5.
Ching will advance to third. And Murata is on the error.
So we have football players that will play on Friday, run a track meet on Saturday, and other football players that will play on Friday and play a baseball game on Saturday.
Yeah, and you got players like Samuel Famuina, who just got done with the boys volleyball season, and Rain Posse, and they'll be out there playing in the football scrimmage. They're practicing simultaneous during the week. Joshua Miyazawa lifts that
That's
one
trouble.
to
Nice
center,
play.
but Tam
Nice
coming
play.
in
Yeah, nice play
makes
by
the catch for out
by
number
Tam
2.
there in center ground there, John.
Makani Tanaka up next. He began this inning with a single.
So they're re-entering Makani.
Two down, Raiders leading at 8-1. Makani Tanaka at the plate, Ching at third, Murata at first. Eight runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Raiders. 1 run, 1 hit, 3 errors for the Spartans. Low strike. 2-1. Connie falls off a nice pitch there by Forte. 2-2. It's 3-2, excuse me. And that is a walk. Ball 4. To load the bases for Jonah Velasco. Junior first baseman. Chops that one foul.
We don't have fans, John, but
We have fans, they're just not here.
we don't have spectators, I
Well,
should say.
we,
Here.
the Raiders
Yeah,
have fans. I don't know if you and I have fans.
No, but I keep seeing so many people going up and down the Cocoa Head
do
Trail.
they?
Yeah.
Do they? Oh, I see some people over there.
Yeah.
1-1 to Jonah. Bases loaded for him.
Oh,
That one got away a little bit
yeah.
from Villafuerte. You know, when you're at these games, there are people that walk by and they just kind of want to stop because they see a game. And
Yeah,
then,
that's
you
true.
know, the ILH security guys will tell them what the rules are. They don't mean any harm.
Yeah.
That's lifted to left, and that is the third out. So the Raiders leave 3, but they score 5 here in the top of the 6th, and now lead it 8-1. We have it 8.
$30 for 26. We have a substitution here, John.
30. Travis Ujimori in for Murata.
Mm. Travis's mom is an Iolani graduate, Donna. And Travis is the grandson of longtime lower school chaplain, Father Kanashiro.
Yeah.
Huh.
My 6th grade religion teacher. Travis Ujimori against Damien. He's the one who came on for Yoshikane when he suffered a shoulder injury, and Travis had a hit, RBI, and a run in that game versus Damien.
Here's Parker Grant.
Bottom of the 6th for Maryknoll. Looking to get on and get something started for the Spartans. Nice pitch by Ely, called strike 1. Don't throw me text messages. Don't show me text messages, Chris. It throws me off.
Well, you said we had no fans, that's why.
Grant fouls that one off to the left side.
It's good to know we have one.
Parker Grant lifts that one. Pop to second baseman. Colby Ching.
John, we have blue skies and the clouds are not even moving. There's just no wind at all.
Sorry, that was Tam. I'm getting ahead of myself. And now it's Parker. With one down.
You know, before the game, we asked Coach Kurt what his team is doing well so far, and he mentioned the pitching. And we would have to agree.
One's fouled back.
Pitching is definitely a strength for this team.
Yep, we've seen three of the pitchers today. This is Trent Ely. Earlier we saw Isaiah Ahokovi, and the starter today was Zachary Ten. That's sent to Watanabe, over to Velasco. 5-3, 2 down. And all three of those pitchers have more than done the job. Been impressive. Holding the Spartans to just 2 hits so far. Bryson Sukayama Daniel in Ornog. This is only his second at-bat of the season. It comes with 2 down. In the bottom of the 6th. Raiders leading at 8-1.
What a nice pitch that was.
Some nice action on that
Yeah,
pitch.
little breaking ball.
Froze the hitter. See what he follows it up with.
Whoa.
One to the screen. Foul back. 1-2.
What do you think, John? Is he going to come back with the curveball on 1-2 or his fastball?
I like seeing that pitch on that outside corner here from our. Maybe we'll see that again. 1-2 pitch.
Yeah,
That one's in the
he
dirt.
went, yeah. But
Nice stop.
he went with the pitch that you thought he might.
Good stop there by Joshua Miyazawa. Showing his skills. That one's chopped to Ching. He's got it. Over to Velasco. 1-2-3 inning. And now the Raiders will come up in the top of the 7th, leading it by 7, 8-1. 7-inning games here in high school baseball. How about that session we had with Lisa Ann Saruda and Teresa
Yeah, I
Falk?
know.
And like we're up at the ask, hey, you know any of these baseball boys? And
Oh
boy,
my God.
it was wonderful.
They are just full of so much information, and that
Yeah.
just shows a little bit about our faculty staff, how well they know our students. I mean, they could have gone on for an hour, I think,
Yeah.
just talking about the past students, and they remembered each one and what they
Everybody.
did in what class, and that was
JC
awesome.
Day, he's a
Yeah.
bowler. Brock
Uh,
Nakashima, he
yeah.
asks great questions.
Yeah,
All sorts of fun stuff.
yeah. No, it definitely was not surfacey material, John. They really knew the kids, and yeah.
No doubt. But the teachers at our school, it could have been 2 other teachers probably, and they know the kids.
Well,
But
it
thanks to
it
them.
wasn't just the academics, but I think it was Brandon Wada. When we asked about Brandon Wada, she mentioned He's so positive and kind.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Like, that is the greatest compliment you can give to an Iolani student. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so kind.
And in the Mayday court.
Yeah. I guess I'm class president for 6 years straight. That's not bad either.
That was awesome. Sean
Yeah.
Mizo.
Mizo.
0-1 to Matthew Kaneshiro. 1-1. Matthew, the sophomore. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We got an out-of-town scoreboard, Reed? No. Let's call our friends at Scoring Live.
That's
Matthew
trouble.
lifts that
That
one
is
to
trouble, yeah.
right, and it drops. In front of Mura. And here is Brandon Wada.
Oh, we were one batter too early, John.
No, that's right on time.
Oh, man.
Now we talk about baseball. And I'll tell you, Brandon Wada hit a key sacrifice fly in a recent game against Damien. Made it 3-3, and then the Raiders went on to win it 6-3.
Whoa. I don't mean to be that guy, but that was a very questionable call, John.
That was a called strike. On the outside corner. Now it's 1-1.
I wonder if his dad, Kevin Wada, is watching and tuning in today.
Looks at that ball too. Kevin Wada is positive and kind.
He is, and he is invaluable to our Iolani community as the Sodexo manager.
Brandon Wada sends that one to right. Mura is under it and makes the catch. One down, and now this is Cody Watanabe.
Yeah.
Key of the home run in the 5th inning. And if you just joined us, maybe look at the replay later. That was a shot.
Cody just looks ready to hit. He just looks, you know.
That's a good point.
Man.
After that home run in the 5th, he singled, RBI single in the...
And right now he's thinking, throw a strike. Not that one.
Kaneshiro at first. That one's way wide, and base on balls issued to Kode Watanabe. So he is on for the 3rd consecutive inning.
$16 for 14.
Cadence Ueyama in to run for Watanabe.
Cadence's father, another Iolani alum, Brandis from class of '93. Was a good ball player in his days at Iolani. I'll show you my age that I coached Brandis in, I think, intermediate baseball.
Auntie Nicole, class of 90.
That's right. Yeah.
Ching swings at the first pitch to him. That's sent skyward. Heads up. Some people there on the hill. That's a nice spot too.
Hey,
Is that like a luxury box over there?
Yeah.
Not as nice as Flo and Eddie over there because of the shade. Yeah, Reed?
Oh, that
That
was
was-
right there. He's going to be mad at himself.
That's fouled, and Hata makes the catch in fair territory.
Just missed it.
And this will be Neil Natori, senior, son of Iolani. I think their sign said 17 days, school days left for them.
Yeah.
1 to Neil.
There you go.
Just over the glove of the first baseman into right field. Neil Natori knocks in Conashiro with a single.
Good job, Neil. You can tell his teammates are very happy for him.
That's a nice perk on your last regular season game
Yeah.
as a senior.
Yeah.
Get an RBI knock.
Yep.
This is Travis Ujimori, sophomore, at the plate. With runners at the corners. Swings at the first pitch, lifts that one to center. Tam is there for the third out. So Raiders lead at 9-1 after that recent RBI single by Neil Natori. And Maryknoll has to play catch-up in its last at-bat. (9-1). I was talking about that today, how the umpire comes and checks the score with you, and it's I don't know, it's comforting. You know, we all got to share. We're all out here, you know, we're all trying to keep score. That's what we have. That's what he has. We're all good, Chris.
John, who's this on the mound? This is, we have a change here. Is that Tate?
That's Tate Shimao.
Yeah.
Tate Shimao came in a previous game we saw, and he closed the door. I mean, he struck out the side, not in order, but he was impressive.
Work, but makes sense to give him an inning here.
Yeah.
Just to, you know, stay sharp.
Yeah, he pitched that one inning. I guess that was against Damien. Was it the game that we did? We did that game. But he came in and was somewhat of a surprise to Coach Dean. He said he'd seen him throw on the side and in the cage and whatnot.
It looks like Brock Makishima is catching too now. It's good.
Yes,
Brock is getting some work too. Good.
Brock Makishima, sophomore.
Yeah. His mom, Karen, works at the Iolani school.
One of the nurses. The nurses are doing a tremendous job.
Oh my
with
God.
all of the testing. Sharon,
Yes.
Michelle,
Amazing.
Karen,
Amazing.
and others. Lots of people organizing the testing, and then there was the vaccination clinic.
Yeah.
Rita Wecky was part of that, providing security. But yes. New battery here. Shimao and Makishima for the Raiders. Brandon Tyra into hit for the Spartans.
Gee, that was a good pitch.
Yeah. Froze Brandon on that.
You know, Brandon not a big target, but you know, give Shimao credit. He pumped two pitches right in there.
That was at the letters. That
Oh,
one
man.
hit his elbow pad. So Tyra gets on. Hit by pitch.
Or his jersey that was blowing in the wind.
He's batting for Ogumori.
I mean, that didn't even seem like that bad a pitch.
Anyway will do for the
Yes,
Spartans.
yes,
They need
yeah.
8 to keep this game going. Inside pitch for ball 1.
This is good, good, good. Character building right here.
Let's fall right over toward us, between us and our camera.
Nice pitch.
Outside corner.
A ground ball, John, for the first double play of the game.
So let's see.
Oh, that's not hard enough, though.
Chop to third. Across to Velasco.
Good job by Shimao. Came right back. Pump strikes. Gee, you weren't kidding, John. He just comes in. He just fires.
Yeah.
Would you say that he's our closer?
Well, he could be.
I mean, not for this game, obviously,
Yeah.
but I mean, as you referenced in the past. Nice pitch.
Strike 2.
Yeah, but he does mix it up. He doesn't just come fastball. You know, he keeps the batters off balance a little bit.
That one's chopped to second. Over to first. For the out. Tyra now at third. Tomorrow on the Iolani Raiders Facebook. This is exciting, Chris. The ILH, what could be the ILH Intermediate Baseball Championship game from Alawai Field.
And who's playing?
It'll be on the live stream. Iolani Raiders, I believe, against the Punahou Buff and Blue. It's one of those things where if the Raiders win, it's over. Double elimination. They are undefeated.
Shimao looked a little stunned that was not a strike there.
Tate Jr., shortstop, into pitch here. 2 out, bottom of the 9th. Raiders lead it by 8. Spartans got 1 on. There's a called strike. 6'1". You've talked about a couple 6'3" pitchers. The intermediate team, Chris, has a 6'6" pitcher.
I saw him.
At shortstop.
I saw him. Oh my goodness.
And that's strike 2 called. Nunuhata.
Well, Coach Kurt was hoping to get a little more offense today, and he got it, but he also has to be very happy with his pitching staff, as he mentioned one of the team's strengths.
That one is low. Sends that one to center. And that is the game. The Raiders win it 9-1. They improve to 4-2-1 on the season. Their next game will be in the league quarterfinals. 4 games that day on Saturday. Check your local listings. Check Iolani.org to see who they play, where they play, and what time they play. And that'll either be on OC16 or we will have it on a live stream if at all possible. Like I mentioned, tomorrow the intermediate championship game, or what we at Iolani hope is indeed ends up being the championship game. Good luck to them. The JV team is entering their tournament, and as we just mentioned, the varsity team is as well. The softball, they have a tournament coming up, the defending state champions. And we have the football scrimmage on Friday and the track and field meet on Saturday. Lots going on here at the tail end of season 2 of the 2020-21 school year.
You're going to be a busy guy, John Tamanaha.
I was probably my busiest last week. But thank you, Chris. You are a busy guy. You took time out of your schedule. I know you've got somewhere to go. Thank you for coming down here.
No, it was an honor and thoroughly enjoyable. So thank you for having me.
And thank you to Reed Owecki, as always, class of 2018. He's the Associate Director of Security at Iolani School and also the man that makes it happen for some of our live webcasts. Thank you, Reed. So from Goes Field, Raiders win it 9-1. This is John Tamanaha. Thanks for joining us and have a good evening. Aloha.
Aloha.